Hi everyone, this is Margaret Hirsch at Home with Hirsch's, and thank you so much for joining me today live on Facebook and here on Zoom as well. And we are so blessed and so honored to have Luke Nair, who's the chief chef at the Oyster Box Hotel in Durban, and Nair, his assistant, who are going to be cooking for us today. So you are going to be in for a treat, and we're just sorry we can't eat it. So Luke and Nair, say hi to everybody around the country, and the floor is yours. Luke, tell us the story.
Hi to everybody. I'm Luke, the executive head chef at the Oyster Box. And today we're going to prepare for you a crab curry. And these are the ingredients used in cooking a crab curry. We start with the Indian spices all out here, but that's it, the crab curry. And then we're going to follow that up with the chicken and prawn, which is one of my favorite dishes. And it's from around the world. So we start by adding a little bit of oil to the pan. A little bit of butter in it, so it gives it a nice braising technique, more or less.
And Luke, I believe you add the butter and the oil together, because then if you just put the butter, it burns. But if you add the butter and the oil, then it won't burn. Hey, and it also gives it
that's the idea.
Wow, those spices look amazing. Goodness me. How do you know which spices to get? You get them all from the spice shop.
Yeah, but most of them are mixed ourselves. This year we get it, and then we put two in, we mix it together. This is actually a seafood masala, which we put in ginger, garlic, and thyme. All of that is mixed in here and ground together. So we get a variety of spices and we put it together. So this is one of our specials.
So that's the secret of your fabulous curry, hey? Wow. I must say, it looks very hot to me.
It's not really hot. It depends on how much you want to use in there.
Onions in there.
It's your onion in there. You need a bit of heat. And this here is jeera seeds, which is cumin. Some in there.
Jeera seeds, eh? Wow.
Cumin. Then some mustard seeds in. It goes well with bread.
Oh,
there are a lot of
mustard
people that have different ways of cooking. And also put in a stem of cardamom, a couple in there.
Cardamom. Wow. So you actually fry those seeds in the butter and the oil with the onions, eh?
Yes, yes. And this is fenugreek, which is known internationally as methi.
Okay. Fenugreek. I've always heard about it. I've never seen it before. So there we go.
And that's your fenugreek juice.
So those are all the ingredients you need to give it that amazing taste at the end. Sure.
Yes. And this is your jeera as well, which is a powder form.
Wow. Is that like a cardamom?
Yeah, so it's more seeds. Your Kashmiri.
Wow, that's a lot of curry in there.
Yeah, crab must be actually spicy.
Yeah. Wow.
Now this is your seafood masala, which we add in.
That's 2 hefty tablespoons, eh?
Yeah, a little bit more chili. That's turmeric powder, just a dash of turmeric powder. The curry leaves in there.
Yeah.
Cook off lightly. When you cook a crab curry here, you prepare more gravy first.
Yeah.
Now this is more basic way of doing a curry, which is actually a start to any curry. And then the difference is in the seasoning, where you put fenugreek for fish.
Okay, and then what's that you're putting in now?
This is coriander.
Coriander, which we call dhania.
Broad flavors a little bit. I don't know what the thing is. We want to put in more chili, so we'll have a few more green chilies. You know, crab must be actually hot, and it's supposed to be eaten by hand. It doesn't
Yeah.
require a fork or a knife. So
Oh,
this
so
actually
you put 3 green chilies and 3 red chilies in there, hey?
that's it. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to
You
put the
just
whole
chop
thing
them up, you
out.
put them in wholes. So you don't
No,
chop the
it's quite.
chilies up.
I've got the red chili whole and I've got the green one slit.
Split in half, okay.
Garlic in, nice spoon of garlic. Fish
Wow,
bone
that's
well.
a lot of garlic. Yo. That'll keep the germs away, all right?
That will definitely kill the germs. And
And
normally
that's
you put
your
in,
ginger.
yeah, you put in half the amount of ginger. It's normally
Okay, so half the
parts
amount
garlic
of
and 1 part
garlic.
ginger.
And those of you who haven't got a NutriBullet, fantastic to do your ginger garlic and the NutriBullet, eh?
Give them a nice stir. And then you add some onion, pureed onion to it. This actually helps to thicken the gravy itself.
Pureed onion, I've never done that before. So I'm learning a lot today. Luke, you're teaching me a lot, and I thought I knew it all. True.
That's what makes oyster box different from other hotels.
Yeah. Wow.
Now you've
That's
already
why
got
we
a
could
nice
never
taste.
get a proper Durban
It'll give
curry
you
in
aroma.
Joburg.
Then we add some tomato paste in. 2 spoons of that.
Oh, $50 there.
Then this is blended tomatoes.
Okay.
Put some blended tomatoes in.
Okay. Wow. Are you watching? Amazing.
It's like one mini one. You actually got to suck your fingers when you eat this.
Yeah. It looks amazing. I bet it smells amazing too with all those spices in.
The smell is just unbelievable to everybody out there. The smell. This is Brenda. Sorry, I've just bumped in here, and the aroma is absolutely amazing. And can you just tell us a bit more about Nepi? What exactly is Nepi?
Nepi is fenugreek.
Oh,
Fenugreek. Okay.
This year is tamarind. It's been dissolved. There's about 50 grams to 80 milliliters of water in here. And you pour it in to make a nice brown gravy.
Tamarind. Oh, wow. Hey, so you dissolve it in the water. Sure. No wonder my curry doesn't taste like yours. Jeepers.
And there you have a fish gravy, your crab gravy. Now with this here, just this here, you can add prawn to this, or you can add any other seafood that you want. It will turn into this curry. So we're going to use the crab in here. Now when this is almost done,
So it cooks reasonably quickly. What's that?
this is pepper and salt mixed in here.
Okay, salt and pepper to taste.
That's it.
Okay.
Now I'm going to use my hand. Actually, it's what we do at home. And that's what I do in the kitchen. Hands are clean. Just gonna lower this in.
So that's the crab in the shell, hey?
That's the crab in the shell, which is why you need to eat it with your fingers.
Wow.
Oh, it takes a whole lot.
And you guys get your crabs brought in fresh every day. I don't know, where do you even get the crabs from?
Our buyer gets it. He's got about 3 different suppliers. He's getting about 3 different suppliers, and I think some as far as Richards Bay and somewhere else. But
and how many crabs is that? About 3 big crabs or 4 small ones? What?
These are 3 medium crabs in there.
Yeah. Sure, and then you just literally put it in, because the crab cooks very quickly, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. So I'm just going to add some water in here. Give it a bit more cooking speed, I'd say. And that's your crab curry almost done.
Wow, that is amazing. I can't believe how quick you did it. I mean, 10 minutes and it's completely done. That's just astounding.
So this here moves to about maybe another 10 minutes cooking in its juices here. And then it's ready to...
And it just gets that flavor into the crab, hey? And that will serve about 6 people. So it's 3 big crabs will serve 6 people.
Yeah. And then now we add a little bit of coriander powder to it. This is towards the end. Put my watermelon. Add a little bit more water into that.
So, Luke, who taught you to cook this fabulous curry and put all those spices in? Because, I mean, you can't read that in a book. Surely you got somebody to teach you that. Did your mom teach you, or how did you learn?
I did a lot of cooking with my mom in the early days, and I actually started cooking in the kitchen from the age of about 9 years old.
Oh, really?
I think that's what drove me to being a chef. I
Yeah.
actually planned on being an engineer, but just finished up in the kitchen.
We're so glad you became the chef. I've had some of your fabulous meals at the Oyster Box. So tell me, at the Oyster Box, do you cook for the grill room? I mean, they've got so many restaurants there. They've got the grill room, they've got that downstairs restaurant, you've got the patio. Are you just in charge of everybody who's cooking there? So they say you've got about 40 people when you're full tilt in that kitchen. Hey, that must be quite something to organize.
No, I'm actually in charge of all the cooking in the kitchen, but mainly the terrace, which is breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I do a lot there. I do some functions, but of late I've been a bit on the slow side.
But you've got Nair who you've taught to take over, and he can do everything.
Well, I've trained, quite a few people have trained under me in the country over the years. I was walking in London once when I heard somebody say Chef Luke. And then I look up there, it was Bruce, the guy that I trained years ago here in Durban. He's now in charge of some cooking or something. Okay,
So tell us about all the famous people. I believe you cooked for the Queen when she came out. You cooked for Princess Diana, Prince Charles.
Princess Diana and Charles, it was a quick one. They had a visit to Lesotho, and then I think they just came in for a quick visit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just did high tea for them, but I got to meet them.
And what were they like? But you couldn't put all those spices in their food because those English people are used to eating very bland food usually.
Then yeah, a little bit of oil and butter.
Onions, then we know how it's done now, and then the onions.
Yes, this is pureed onion in here. This actually comes from a Persian origin. I learned this when I was in India for a while back, and I took a Persian dish and turned it into a chicken broth.
Wow, the crab curry looks amazing. Sure. It looks so brilliant. Gee whiz.
This is going to be your chicken and prawn. My friend Nair is busy stirring the thing. So this one I started with a bit of turmeric.
Yeah.
So it's more yellowish thing. And this is ginger and garlic paste.
Okay.
It's more finer than the one we used before. We've got both there.
I think that the snack is to be generous with the stuff, because you're very generous with your dollops there.
Yes, we don't hold back. We give you the full flavor. The braising of this actually requires fennel, which is similar to fennel seeds, which is similar to cumin. I'm going to put the cumin in here because we don't have the fennel right now. The cumin also brings out a good tasting chicken.
That's a much lighter curry than the crab. The crabs are that dark, rich color, but this is more a lighter color.
Now I'm going to make it darker for you this way.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. This is the real stuff coming in here. What's that?
That's a seafood masala. I'm just going to put a little bit more.
Is that the one you made yourself? Did you mix that masala yourself?
Yes, all mixed on ourselves. And this here is a mixed meat masala.
Oh, that's the meat masala for the chicken, huh?
Yeah. Yes,
Wow. So that's the secret, getting those masalas right. That's the secret of that dish, huh?
yes. On this one here, it's actually the cumin and fennel that make the difference. So you can start with the chicken, which takes longer to cook.
Yeah. What part of the chicken do you use? The breast, the thighs, or just the whole chopped up?
This is only the breast because it's got no bone in it.
Uh-huh.
And that's how it was actually introduced.
And what's that green stuff? Is that the cardamom? You put it in with it.
No, there's no cardamom in this one.
What's that green stuff in there?
That's coriander, dhania.
Coriander. Oh, okay.
You can have a good taste. Yeah.
Mm, tastes right.
Yeah, tastes good. Now cut this lemon more. Cut this and squeeze it in. We're going to squeeze lemon in there and a little bit more water. Or lime, sorry. This is your chicken and prawn grain.
Wow. So you put the chicken in first, obviously, because that cooks fast. Takes longer to cook than the prawns. The prawns won't take long at all, hey? There's nothing
Yes.
worse than an overcooked prawn.
Yeah. So our prawns are good quality, so it's actually pretty good no matter whether you put it in the beginning or in the end. It's still works out. That's Naveen's crab curry for you. Give it more water there.
Wow, I mean, that looks just amazing. I must tell you, it really
It's not.
does.
More, the coriander, always be generous with coriander.
Mhm.
And just a little bit more curry leaves. Little more.
So,
Now,
Nair, tell me, what's your most favorite dish to cook, Nair? If you could cook anything for dinner for somebody, what would you cook?
I like a pasta.
Oh, you're a pasta king. Okay. Well, you could do a
Yeah.
fabulous seafood pasta there. Wow, that looks amazing.
It's normally a pasta, but with a bit of chili in it, so the heat always remains. Now, with this crab curry here, you can do a lot to this. You can turn this into a bowen crab curry,
Yeah.
which you will add cream, coconut milk, and coconut shavings to it. You'll change the color lightly, but then there'll be bowen crab curry.
Uh-huh.
No temperature and a bit more graceful. But now this is more our local way of cooking it.
Yeah. That's a Durban crab curry, hey? There's nothing like a Durban curry.
You know, looks good and it's almost ready to eat. Come on, I'll bring some rice. You get Naveen to plate it for you now. Let's see what a plated crab curry looks like. I don't know how he's going to do that.
I'm sure after his 10 years working under you, he knows exactly how to do that, eh?
No, he's the plating expert at Oyster.
Oh, is he? Oh, wow. You must have an artistic flair there, Nair, to be able to do that. But we need, if he's plating, we need to see how he's plating it as well.
Yeah,
Eh?
this you need to come. This time we can plate both together. So what you can do is some space there. Switch one up over.
So that you didn't even need to marinate that chicken, hey? It's just in the spices and it'll marinate itself.
Yeah, no, this chicken here is actually very tender, so there's no need to actually marinate the chicken. But if you want to marinate it, it would be with the jeera powder and fennel and garlic
Uh-huh.
and a little bit of oil.
So Luke, tell me, where did you learn to cook? Did you learn in the hotel itself or in different hotels? I know you learned with your mom first of all, and then you started working.
During school, I used to work in restaurants and hotels at weekends.
Yeah.
There used to be a little hotel down in Kentucky Beach, was known as the Strand Hotel. I used to spend some time there on weekends and weekdays, public holidays. And then there was another restaurant on the beachfront. It used to be the Sunkist.
I remember the Sunkist Hotel. Oh, right, the Sunkist restaurant. Oh, wow, is that where you learned? That was amazing. I remember those days. We were about the same age.
Yes. I used to go there a lot as well, and those Portuguese people that used to be there were actually the Ferreiras in those days. They actually taught me a lot as well. So yeah, I've been blessed in that sense, and then I ended my training days with Planner Science and Chef Herman Bresser. Yeah, so I moved on.
Wow. And you just got all that knowledge from all of them. You put it all together, and now you're handing it over to the guys that you're teaching.
Yes, and I think they appreciate it, and I appreciate learning so much from people. You know, I got to work with a lot of chefs when Paul Bocuse was here in 1987. I
Yeah.
think he was at the Maharani. You know, in the Maharani heydays, also got some time to spend with him. So a lot of good chefs, but you know, at the end, you build your own style. You put a bit more coriander in there, a little bit more.
More, okay, you just decide how much you're going to put in. A little handful here and a little handful there. We've got Bonnie Gounder, and she's way up, away from the ocean, but she's thinking of you, and she says she can almost smell the Durban curry coming through. So that's good. Thank you, Bonnie.
Some cumin in here.
Cumin in there, okay. Quite generous spoonfuls, yes.
Coriander powder. I'm looking at it, what's the coriander powder
Okay,
now.
Noreen, you're going to start plating. We just need that camera to go over a bit there. There we go.
The coriander. And then you put a little bit more of the ginger and garlic paste.
Wow, so that's a generous helping of a rice you've got there as well, hey? So that'll feed at least 6 people, 6 to 8 people.
Yeah. Yeah, now your chicken is almost done. You can add the prawns in.
Okay.
There's no worry about mixing spoons because it's going into the same dish.
Shane, our camera's gone off there. Oh, there's, we're back again. Fantastic, yes. Wow, there's a lot of prawns there. Hey, what's that, about 1 kilo of prawns?
Yeah, a kilo, but I'm not going to put all in. It's normally half an hour.
Okay.
So I'm only going to feed 6 people today. They're looking quite hungry.
Don't mind them being hungry. We're quite hungry right out here. So this is amazing. Wow.
I'll send you some, don't worry. Now,
And it's just so
year,
nice to serve in those pots, eh? Well, that looks super.
Now, with this year, you can get fancy. You can add Worcester sauce to this year, which will change the flavor. You can add soy sauce to this, which will enhance it even more. You can add your normal ketchup to this. You can also make it different. You can add calamari to this, whatever you want. But this is a version of our chicken and prawn. It's more on the European standard. I'm just going to put a tiny bit of tomato paste in here.
Yeah.
I know my tiny bit sounds a lot.
I like your tiny bit. It's about half a tin.
Big heart.
Wow. I must say, Luke, that just looks astounding. It really does. Okay, and there you go. And it's almost done, hey, because that goes very quickly. That's your done, yeah?
This year you need a bit of honey to it. This is the game changer of this dish.
What is that?
Honey.
Honey. Oh my goodness. Who thought? Wow. Now that one, I never saw that one coming. That's amazing. And that just gives it that lovely sweet flavor. Oh my goodness.
A little bit more fresh coriander, yeah?
Yeah. Yep. Vanessa Frank, loving it here. Nadia, we missed the beginning. Yes, Nadia, we'll send you the recipe for the crab curry. Will be on my Facebook page later today, as soon as we're finished. I can just, she wishes she was there because we can just about smell. What's that now you're putting in?
This is coconut cream.
Coconut cream, wow.
Yes, coconut cream.
Okay. That's also a game changer, hey? Who knew?
Got my chef Nair ready to plate up for you.
Okay, let's go over. Shane will change the camera so we can see. I just want to see that coconut cream going in there. Wow, that's a game changer. That just looks fabulous.
Now to make it even better, we add some fresh cream into it.
Woohoo! Yeah.
You can plate it.
I lost the kilo yesterday. If I had that, I think the kilo would go back on again. That must give it the most amazing sauce, hey? And it just enhances those flavors of the chicken and the prawns. Wow.
Good paste.
Tastes divine.
Wonderful.
It looks divine. Wow.
I think it's the fancy pots that actually make the food good.
And Barley says she's just missing a an important curry from the Oyster Box Hotel. How I miss working at such an amazing hotel with amazing people like Chef. So, Chef, you've got your followers following you on here today as well.
That's your crab curry done. Look at the color on this one.
Wow. Okay.
It might require a little bit more salt, but I don't, for me it's fine.
And there's your chicken and prawn done. Oh my goodness, it's just astounding. Less than half an hour, we've got it all at the ready. Okay, we're going to take the camera over now to the plates, and it's on a red plate. That's unusual.
Yeah, we are unusual. Everybody. Take this one, please. That's it.
So that's a real generous helping there, hey? Wow.
Now we put a roti in there. So
Roti?
as you eat with your hand, you can use this as something to wipe your hand with as well.
And Chef, you make your own roti?
Yes, we make our own roti. We've got special people down there, which the job is just making roti the whole day.
Oh,
But
really?
It's actually a simple procedure, really.
How do you make roti?
It's actually water, flour, oil, and boiling water.
Oh, really?
That's your crab curry done. Can you wait now? Oh, you got done there. That's your crab curry done and plated.
Wow, that looks astounding. I'm just so envious. I'm not there. Yeah, I'm a serious FOMO. And let's take a picture of it there, Lindsay, next to that wonderful pot full of curry there. How nice does that look? Okay, and your chicken and prawn now, you're going to put it on the black plates just to make it look spectacular. I must say that crab curry looks spectacular on that red plate. I never thought it would, but it does.
I'm just quickly coming in here again. Luke, have you got family in New Zealand?
Yes, I've got my son in New Zealand.
He's watching.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's great, man. You so bad? How's Sylvester? Missing you, boy.
Fantastic. That's the beauty of this. You can see from right around the world. So there you go. And so you must be so proud of your dad doing such wonderful, wonderful stuff.
He's also a chef, Margaret.
Oh, really? Hey, that's amazing. Hey, so he saw you, Luke, and he just wanted to do what you did.
Yeah, I didn't want him to do that, but he ended up doing it anyway.
Where does he work?
He's at the Torrance, the group, I think it's a cynic group.
Oh, wow, that's amazing. Hey. I wonder if he serves those lovely curries over there. That for the South Africans who are in New Zealand, they'll be so excited to have a proper Durban curry.
Yeah, I'm sure. That's your chicken and prawn done. And we're just the expert here to plate it for you.
Come, Naren, come work your magic on this black plate here with the chicken and prawn curry.
Yeah.
We can see it sizzling away there.
We got this, more.
How are those colors? Just astounding. They're just fabulous. With your rice in this little bowl.
Nice and little bowl. And then you can surround it with this chicken and prawn.
Sure.
Now you see with our owners, they want you to come and eat at our hotel and say you've had a decent rate of food, and you're not going home to go and open the fridge and look for more food.
That's for sure. That's a very generous helping, I must say. That is very generous. Wow.
Now this year, you can garnish with some coriander on the top, jeera and red chili. Is it cleaned up? Clean.
And there you go. Wow, guys, that was just fabulous. I'm going to tell you, I thoroughly enjoyed it. I know that the people watching at home, we're getting amazing. Both curries look delicious, says Michaela. So Lana says, wow, just gorgeous. I'm starving. I was having matzo and cheese for lunch. And all you guys are having that amazing chicken and prawn curry. It looks astounding. Luke, thank you so much for being with us today. We really appreciate it. Before you go, just tell us about some of the other famous people that you've cooked for. And what did you do for them? Do they tell you what they want, or how do you work that out?
Actually, there are so many requests, so many different diets and requirements.
Yeah.
Most of them doesn't actually stay in my mind. But there was Al Gore, there was Tony Blair. There was,
Wow.
I think, about 120 head of states.
My goodness. Wow. So well done from the guy from Durban. Amazing. Naren, come in and say goodbye to everybody. Thank you so much for helping Luke today. It was been amazing.
These are all my people, my offers. My follower is going to take over from me soon.
Thank you. Oh, wow. We didn't even see you there. Thank you so much,
Take
guys.
care.
That was absolutely fabulous. We loved every minute. We're just so sorry we can't be eating it, but you enjoyed. You can have my share. And thank you so much for being on the show today. We love the food. We love those spices. And we'll put the recipes below for the people watching. Thank you so much and have a brilliant, brilliant day. Thank you.
You're welcome. Stay well. Thank you.